So the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro might seem like an obvious sequel to the Galaxy Buds Plus, but honestly, besides just the price difference, there are actually quite a few advantages to using the Galaxy Buds Plus instead of the Pros. So there's a lot of features that Samsung weirdly cut out of the Galaxy Buds Pros that I really liked with the Plus. So in this video, I want to break those down, all of the similarities and differences, to help you decide which pair is actually the best pair to buy. Now, like I said, of course, price is going to be the first difference you'll notice. These are a year older, the Galaxy Buds Pros here, and at the time of release, they were $150. Now, I'll link these down below, of course, because, I mean, we all know Samsung prices, they change all the time. I've already seen them as low as $100, $150, like anywhere in that range, you're probably gonna find these. But the key idea here is that you're pretty much always going to be seeing about a $50 difference between the Galaxy Buds Pros, released at $200, and the Galaxy Buds Plus, which were released at $150. Of course, sales are going to happen to either one of these. And of course, the main difference Samsung is marketing between these is going to be the addition of active noise cancellation on the Galaxy Buds Pro, which I tested out before, and I'll talk about that later on in the video. But I want to get into the physical differences first. There's a couple categories in this video. Physical differences are really the first one that I noticed right away with the comfort and stability between these earbuds. So, I mean, yeah, the cases are a little bit different. They're both pretty compact. They both have wireless charging, USB Type-C charging on the back, and similar-ish battery lives. When we open the cases, you'll see that the earbuds themselves are fundamentally pretty different. Not only do they look different, but they also have very different fit and stability in your ears. So starting off with the Galaxy Buds Plus, what we have right here is a little silicone ear tip that goes in your ear. Unlike the Galaxy Buds Pro, this one is a nice round tip. So it's a circle, whereas the Galaxy Buds Pro are more of an oval shape. I'm not sure which one I like better. I kind of think I like the circle on the Galaxy Buds Plus better. But the big difference here, and this is really, I'm not sure why Samsung did this, but you have silicone ear tips, like the little wing tips on the Galaxy Buds Plus, and then they no longer have wing tips on the Galaxy Buds Pro. So what that means is when you put the Galaxy Buds Plus in your ear, you put it in, you twist it a little bit, and there are 3 different wingtips you can choose from. So I have the medium ones on right here, and it really grabs the inside of your ear in a really comfortable and secure way. So, I mean, for the past year, I've been wearing these for a lot of different workouts, and they never fall out of my ear. They're very secure, very comfortable all day. And it's one of the reasons I really liked and recommended the Galaxy Buds Plus. Now, the Galaxy Buds Pro, like I said, for some reason not having that wingtip, I mean, they still fit in your ear pretty well. It doesn't feel nearly as secure, but I will mention that the plastic design, like the overall body of the earbud, does kind of act as a wingtip a little bit, like it grabs a little bit of the inside of your ear, but not nearly to the extent that we saw on the rubber wingtips. Also, like I said, the ear tips themselves are a different shape, so having a more oval shape here, if you take them off, you'll see they actually have a small mesh on the inside, which does make them a little bit harder to clean, but at the same time, it's gonna be less likely that anything gets stuck in the actual speaker right there. So good and bad there. But as far as aesthetics goes, comparing these two, I think they both look pretty similar, both look pretty good. Unfortunately, I have 2 different colors here, but you guys can comment down below and let me know which one you think looks better between the Galaxy Buds Pro, as you can see right here, and the Galaxy Buds Plus, as you can see right here. And of course, with time, Samsung is known to release more and more colors, so by now the Galaxy Buds Plus, I believe, have 5 colors listed on their website, but they might have more colors other places in the world, so I mean 5 to 7 colors, whereas the Galaxy Buds Pro currently just have 3 colors. I mean, the colors all look pretty good to me. I usually just get either black or white anyway, but I mean, regardless, there's more options for the Galaxy Buds Plus. And with that being said, the battery life is another advantage of the Galaxy Buds Plus. You're looking at 11 hours of battery in the earbuds, 22 hours when you include the case, so a substantial battery life there. Now, the Galaxy Buds Pro, on the other hand, the battery life is a little bit different because it depends on whether or not you have active noise cancellation on. So if you have ANC on, you're looking at about 5 hours of battery in the earbuds and 18 with the case. So a decent battery life, but I mean, in the earbuds, you're looking at about half the battery life that you see in the Galaxy Buds Plus. Now, when you have active noise cancellation off, they are a little bit more similar. You're looking at 8 hours in the earbuds and 28 hours when you include the case. So battery life is, it's pretty similar. Technically, you're getting a longer battery life with the Galaxy Buds Pro if you include the case and you don't use active noise cancellation. Okay, so let's actually get into a microphone test right now, and this is the Galaxy Buds Pro. This is what it sounds like if you're talking in a studio environment. It's pretty quiet in here. It's not like obviously almost no echo at all, but we're gonna go outside in a second to see how they sound out there. I mean, we've already tested these in 2 videos previously.
I know they sound really good. Okay, and of course, these are the Galaxy Buds Plus. This is what it sounds like. I mean, first thing I noticed when I put these in, of course, is going to be the comfort difference. I really like the Galaxy Buds Plus because they have that wingtip. They just fit in my ears a little better, in my opinion. All right, guys, now this is a test near a busy road, so obviously a lot of sound out here. It's not really that windy, though, but comment down below. Again, this is the Buds Plus here. Comment down below. Let me know if you can hear what I'm saying. All right, now this is the Galaxy Buds Pro, again, with a lot of traffic behind me. So comment down below and let me know if you can hear what I'm saying. One thing about these, at least right now, I have to dig into the settings, I think. There's no like transparency mode by default when I'm talking on the phone like this. So I feel like I'm really yelling, but again, let me know if you can hear what I'm saying.
Now, physically speaking, the big advantage of the Galaxy Buds Pro is actually the waterproof rating. So the Galaxy Buds Plus from last year had a really disappointing IPX2 rating, which compared to a lot of other earbuds, like I said, is really pretty disappointing. The Galaxy Buds Pro, however, this year are now IPX7. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, both of them are fine if you're sweating or if it's a light drizzle outside. But if you're working out in any kind of like heavy rain, or if you drop these in a puddle, it's very likely you're going to see some kind of water damage on the Galaxy Buds Plus, whereas the Galaxy Buds Pro, you really don't have to worry about that. Oh, and one other thing I want to mention is on the Galaxy Buds Plus and with most other earbuds out there, I usually wear the medium ear tips, whereas on the Galaxy Buds Pro, I had to go down to the small ear tips. So if anybody has small ears out there, I mean, I think I have pretty medium ears, but if you have small ears, it's likely that the Galaxy Buds Pro might not fit in your ears that well, or at least it might require a little bit more force to get them in. Okay, so now let's get into some of the feature differences between these earbuds, and starting off with some advantages for the Galaxy Buds Plus, the first thing I was disappointed to not see in the Galaxy Buds Pro was the double tap the earbud edge feature. This was kind of hidden down in the lab section of the app, but essentially what it allowed you to do was have an extra level of functionality on the earbuds where normally you have the touchpads, right? You could tap it once, double tap, triple tap, or tap and hold. And if you enabled the edge tapping, what you could do is just like flick your ear or tap the bottom or anywhere you wanted. You would just kind of tap the earbud twice. And what it does is it uses the accelerometer on board to register that it shook twice, and it'll change the volume. And the reason it sounds like kind of a weird feature, but the reason I really like this was because it kind of frees up the touchpad to do something else. Now you have more controls on your earbuds. It means less of a chance you're gonna have to take your phone out of your pocket to do something like that. And speaking of the app, an absolutely huge difference between these two is that effectively the Galaxy Buds Plus will work with an iPhone and the Galaxy Buds Pro won't. And I mean, admittedly, they'll both connect to an iPhone, they'll both play music on an iPhone, but the difference is that there's no app support for the Galaxy Buds Pro on any iOS device. I'm not sure why they did this right now. Maybe they'll be rolling out an app eventually, but it's a big difference that if you have an iPhone, I mean, you should absolutely be saving the money and getting the Galaxy Buds Plus right here, or maybe even considering a different pair of earbuds in general, just because Samsung is not supporting the Galaxy Buds Pro on iOS right now. Now, of course, the Galaxy Buds Pro obviously have active noise cancellation, and on top of that, they have the really cool voice feature where it'll detect when you're speaking, and it'll automatically turn off the active noise cancellation, turn your music down, and turn on transparency mode. And that's something that we don't see on the Galaxy Buds Plus. It's a really nice feature of the Pro. Another cool feature with the Galaxy Buds Pro is the smart switching between devices. I mean, it's already pretty easy to switch between devices with the Galaxy Buds Plus, but now it's even easier. So if you have a Samsung tablet and a Samsung phone and you get a call on one of them, it can switch really easily. It's really convenient to have that, especially if you have like a tablet and your phone and you're using both of them at the same time. But again, it's not something that's specifically new for these, like the Jabra Elite 85Ts already pretty much do that. A lot of headphones already do that as well, but it's something that it is convenient to have on the Pro that you don't see on the Plus. Now, and then of course the last feature that I want to mention with the Pros is that they do have that Dolby head tracking audio. It's something that, again, only works with Samsung devices, and it gives you more of a 3D type experience. So you can like look around, it'll sound a little different. It feels more like you're there in person. But it's not, at least at the moment, it's not rolled out to all Samsung devices. I think it's only on the S21 right now. So, I mean, depending on when you're watching this, it might be on other devices. But that's a difference that you won't be seeing. You won't be getting that on the Galaxy Buds Plus. So talking about the sound quality differences in these earbuds, there's a couple key differences I want to point out. The first one is that the Galaxy Buds Pro do seem to be a bit louder. So I'm listening to the same music at about 2 notches lower on my phone with the Pro to get the same volume I was getting on the Galaxy Buds Plus. So anybody looking for really loud music, the Pro, I mean, they can definitely deliver that. I don't normally listen to really loud music, so it doesn't make a big difference to me. But the next difference I'll notice is that the Galaxy Buds Pro tend to be a little bit more dynamic. So, I mean, you can really exemplify this very obviously when you're looking at the EQ in the Galaxy Wear app. On the Galaxy Buds Plus, I usually don't use natural mode. It sounds a little bit dull and flat to me, so I go to the dynamic mode, and it sounds a lot better. Now, with the Galaxy Buds Pro, I just leave it in natural, neutral mode. It sounds really, really good. There's a lot of bass, there's a lot of treble. It also has a little bit more clarity from my opinion with the Galaxy Buds Pro. So, I mean, pretty much all across the board, the sound quality is better on the Galaxy Buds Pro. But, I mean, with that being said, a lot of people might not even notice the difference. They both sound really nice, especially if you go into dynamic mode on the Galaxy Buds Plus. They both give you a pretty similar sound signature. It's just slightly better on the Galaxy Buds Pro. Now, I didn't want to brush over the active noise cancellation. That's definitely a big plus of the Galaxy Buds Pro. And originally, I wanted to kind of do like a test to show you guys how much they block out and what the difference is there. But I mean, realistically, just I'll explain it. It's going to be easier to do it this way. So passive noise blocking is essentially just like plugging your ears. So both of these have silicone ear tips. They plug your ears, and they both block a lot of higher frequency sounds around you. But the lower frequency stuff, I'm talking about like traffic on a road, or if you have like a vacuum cleaner running, a dishwasher, stuff like that, you're still going to hear that through the Galaxy Buds Plus. But the Galaxy Buds Pro with the active noise cancellation pretty much cuts all of that out. And so if you're a frequent traveler, if you're going to be on trains and planes and whatever, then the Galaxy Buds Pro are probably going to be an obvious choice for you. All right, guys, so that's pretty much everything I wanted to say about the Galaxy Buds Pro and the Galaxy Buds Plus. I mean, to summarize, both great pairs of earbuds. If you find them both on sale for the same price, then I would probably say the Pros are going to be a better buy just because they're giving you that active noise cancellation and a little bit better of sound quality, microphone quality. Like all around, they're a slightly better pair of earbuds. But if you are somebody who is looking to work out a lot, personally, I would lean more towards the Galaxy Buds Plus just because they fit better in my ears, they're more secure, and I find them to be more comfortable. So if you're not worried about blocking out sounds around you, the Plus definitely do a great job, and you'll be saving around $50. But I mean, it's really tricky. It depends on your financial situation and how much white noise you're trying to block out. If active noise cancellation is really important, I mean, these are gonna be an obvious buy right here. But guys, the good news is you really can't go wrong. They're both great pairs of earbuds. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider liking and subscribing. I actually have a full review of the Galaxy Buds Pro, as well as a comparison. I mean, I have a lot of comparisons. If you guys want to see them, check out my channel. Just click down below or maybe like right there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.